Hello, everybody. Uh, my name is Abidemi Somoye, and welcome to another lovely time at the online finance school. How's your day going? How's it been so far? So let's see who will be our first viewer today, so we can start it immediately. Okay, that's my precious and my beautiful wife. Princess, say something like, say good evening. How are you today? So how did your day go? So let's see who will be our next viewer is. Let's see. Good evening, love. Let's see before we start. Can you share this as you come so that people can know that we had the finance school today, and today is going to be interesting. Okay, welcome. Thank you so much, Princess. Welcome. Let's see who will be the next person. Write something as you come, just saying hello. Just saying hello so that we can know that you came. And let's go and share as we are coming. So last week I spoke about welcome, Innocent Okuku. Thank you so much for joining me. How are you today? Oh, I'm fine, Queen Stella. How are you too? And how's the family? How are the children? Everybody around the family, how are they doing? I'm sure great. So last week I spoke about types of poverty, that poverty can be cured. That's what I spoke about. Welcome, Queen Ifeyiwa. I can see your like. Let's share this as we come. How are you, Queen Ifeyiwa? I saw your live video when you were doing worship. Well done, and more kudos to you, and more strength to you. God bless you so much. So I'm fine. So last week I spoke about types of poverty. That's what I spoke about last week. And remember, I said the first one is I spoke about mental poverty. That's the first thing I spoke about. And I said mental poverty is a situation where people are trying to mess up your mind with the wrong information. That's what mental poverty is. When your mind is being fed with the wrong information. Welcome, Queen Shoyaya. Thank you so much for joining us. So, and the second one, I said educational poverty. I said educational poverty is a situation where our students, our youths go to school, they are being taught how to be graduates, to have BSc, to have MSc, to have PhD, but they can't actually think analytically. One, two, they can't actually think beyond the box they've been taught while they were in school. So, and they need to come out of that. And I also spoke about how they can come out of it. So you can go back to my previous video. It will be on my timeline. And also, if you go to my YouTube, it should be there after this program. So number 3 that I'll be dealing with today is financial poverty. I know that one, you are used to that, when you don't have enough of finances. But financial poverty simply means that you don't have enough financial resources to actually carry out your projects. You don't actually have financial resources to meet up your needs, and this could be caused by several things. It could be due to different factors, and part of the factors could be that your environment. It could even be yourself. It could be the fact that what you have been taught. It could be your upbringing. So finances, when someone is poor physically in terms of finances, it could be that person had not been properly taught while we were growing. Just like me, I didn't know so many things about finances until I grew up. But one thing my father kept saying is, do not eat with the whole of your finger. Do not eat with the whole of your finger. So it was actually saying that over and over again. So when I grew up, I was able to know the meaning of that, meaning that don't eat with, try and save a portion of your income. That's what it was trying to say. So financial poverty could mean that you don't have enough financial resources to meet your needs. And I said it could be as a result of your environment, your bringing, and yourself. So number one, thank you so much, King Paul. Thank you so much for your encouragement. So how can you overcome financial poverty? It's not as difficult as people think. The number one thing I think you should do is anything you want to lay your hands on in life, any goal, especially when you want to bless humanity, don't make money your goal. Don't make popularity your goal. Don't make money the driving force why you are doing what you do. Welcome, Queen Oluwatoyin. Thank you so much for joining me. So don't make money the goal. So let value be driven by value, because you want to provide value to people. You want to provide, let people, you want to ensure that in terms of value, they are being enriched. So number one, don't make money the goal. Number two, seek to add value to people. There's a quote that says, the poorest person in the world is not the person without money. The poorest person in the world is the person who cannot impact another, who cannot impact positively. Note, impact positively. You can impact negatively and you can impact positively. So, but the poorest person is someone who cannot impact people positively. I don't need, for example, I'm speaking, I don't need to begin to spray money before I impact you. Through words, through our purpose in life, through our assignment, we can actually impact people. And number three, how can you overcome financial poverty is read books. Read books. When I say books, does not mean the hard copy. It could be audio books, it could be e-books, and it could also be the hardcover. And also you could devise a means whereby you turn your car or your phones, let it be filled with messages that can help you reach your goal in life. So read books if you want to actually overcome financial poverty. And I'm going to recommend 3 books. I'm going to recommend 3 books to you. I know so many people on this platform already know those books, but for people that will be watching again, I want them to find a way to get those books. And number one of those books is Money Will Make You Rich by Dr. Sunday Adelaja. That's the first one. If you want to be, in terms of finances, you want your finances to be okay, I recommend number 1, Money Will Make You Rich. That's the first book I'll recommend. Then number 2, I'm going to recommend Stop Working for Uncle Sam. Stop Working for Uncle Sam. Those that are in organizations that they are trapped. Those that are working and their destinies are trapped in those organizations. When I say destinies are trapped, it means that you are locked up. Whether you are locked up by debt, whether you are locked up by the money, whether you are locked up by the resources you are getting from such organizations, so that's also going to help you. Then number 3rd book that I'm going to recommend is Who Am I? Why Am I Here? Who am I? Why am I here? It will help you actually know who you are. The day you begin to know your self-worth, that's the day you will know that nobody can toy with you. Nobody can just play you around. Why? Because you are very valuable. So don't forget those 3 books. Let me show them. Money Will Make You Rich. That's the first one. Stop Working for Uncle Sam. That's the second one. So for those who are in organizations and they want to actually set themselves free from the Uncle Sam system, is really going to help them. Then the 3rd one is Who Am I? Why Am I Here? It's going to really help you know who you are in life. So let me go on. So I just spoke about financial poverty. So the next one is social poverty. By social poverty, like now, I'm on a social network called Facebook. Social simply means interaction. It simply means that you belong to a community. Technology has made it in such a way that you don't need to be physically in a place before you come together with people. Technology has break borders. So social poverty simply means that people who are in your circle are actually poor, not only financially now, but mentally, both educationally, both socially. It simply means that they don't have rich enough information to make them go beyond where they are right now. So check your circle. I'm not saying that we have to disregard people. I'm not saying that we have to look down on people. But what I'm trying to say is that show me your friends and I can tell you who you are. So if 2-3 of your friends in your circle, in your community, in your social network, 3 of your friends are disorganized, I can actually tell you the kind of person you are. I can tell you what you attract. I can tell you what interests you. So if 2-3 of your friends out of your network are people who read a lot, definitely I can also tell you who you are. I can tell you what your interests are. So don't forget that your network is very important. The people you move with, your friends, your group of friends, whether physically or your community, it actually happens. It's actually very important. So take note of that. And what are the solutions to that? Number 1, you need to be knowledgeable. Welcome, Queen Chinwe. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome, Somoye Ibim Pepo. Thank you so much for joining me. So number 1, you need to be knowledgeable. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So the first way to overcome social poverty is that I need to first start working on myself, because I know that I'm going to attract likes. I'm going to attract my kind of people. So the first thing I need to do is to sit down and find my calling. What am I expected to do? What interests me? And I begin to do research and feel myself be so knowledgeable about how to impact my world. So number 1, knowledge. Number 2, tap into great minds. Tap into great minds. You can tap into great minds, like I said, by reading books. You can tap into great minds by listening to people who have gone ahead. Dr. Miles Monroe said that the world is being ruled by dead men. What it means is that what they've done, look at what people have invented. They are long gone, yes, but that's what we are still using those things up to now. So definitely tap into great minds. It's very important. Then number 3, the internet is an advantage. Learn, learn, learn. Unlearn, learn and relearn. Keep learning, keep learning. The day one stops educating himself, that's the day he begins to die. The day you begin to stop growing on a daily basis, that's the day you begin to decay. The day you stop growing, that's the day you begin to decay. So learn, 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 unlearn, learn and relearn. And the third one, the last one, even though I don't really want to talk about this, but I have to, because I know that I spoke about mental poverty, and this contributes to whether you will be rich mentally or you will be poor mentally. And the last one is spiritual poverty. What is spiritual poverty? It comes in 2 angles. One, if you don't have a one-on-one relationship with God, which is the most important for me, it's one of the best gifts I can give to anybody. That's if I really love my friends, then I need to tell them about Jesus. If I really love them. Why? Because I already know that life is more than the things we eat, more than the things we drink, more than the clothes that I wear, more than the English that I'm even speaking. So spiritual poverty could mean that you don't have a sound relationship with God. So salvation is one of the best gifts you can give to people, because it's the beginning of growth. It's the beginning of, it will help us purify wrong information, wrong knowledge that people speak about every day. And the second one is for you to be able to grow spiritually, you have to be poor in spirit. Poor in spirit, I'm not talking about money right now, but I'm talking about being humble at heart, being willing to learn, not relying on your own absolute strength. Yes, God has given us everything, but you know that we rely on God absolutely. No matter what we do, we ask him for directions and we ask him to direct our path. That is very important. So if you can do that, it's really going to help you. And I said one of the ways where you can use to build your mental, build yourself mentally, one is by reading the Bible for yourself. Not people reading it to you, but reading it for yourself is really going to help you. It will help you. Dissolve confusions. You will know when people are saying things that are not true. It's really going to build your mind. So remember the 5 stages of poverty that I said. 1, I said mental poverty. 2, I said educational poverty. 3, I said financial poverty. 4, I said social poverty. And the 5th one, I said spiritual poverty. And I'm sure you've learned something. I'm right. Let me just know what you've learned. I'm just writing at the comment section. Thank you so much, Oluwatoyin Pampam. Heart value, yeah, very important. Who am I? Thank you so much for writing the books down, so that people that watch this again can know that those books are really going to help them. Thank you, Queen Toyin, my namesake. God bless you, Queen Chiwe. Love you so much. Somoye Ibim, thank you so much. Love you. Thank you for joining me. Queen Ife, I celebrate you. And don't let us forget, let's go and share this. Share, so that people can know that we actually did this today. Thank you so much. And this same time next week, I'm going to see you. But if I'm going to change the time, I'm going to notify everyone that I'm going to change the time. Thank you so much. Love you, my princess, my beautiful wife. Shomi, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you, everybody. Thank you. And I'll see you next week. Bye, and God bless you.